Hello and welcome everyone. This is Divine Aura Tarot. I am here to do your reading today. So today's reading will be around the karmics and what they're going through, what's the situation with that. All right. So if you are new, welcome to my channel. If you already been subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you would like to book a reading with me, my information will be in the description box below. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Um, Messages may or may not resonate. Okay, but please know your situation, as every karmic isn't going through this situation. It's not going to. Do not make it fit. Do not force it to fit. All right, so let's get in. So we have the Death card as the overall energy. We have the Four of Swords, the Judgment, and the Nine of Swords. So what this situation is telling me is that they are going through some type of ending, okay? They are being... The universe has stepped in and made their final judgment on these karmics, okay? The universe is not happy with them, okay? There's an ending that was, pretty much unavoidable. It was inevitable, okay, with the Four of Swords and the Death card being here. Also, with that Nine of Swords, there has been anxiety, but I feel like they knew it was going to end and they were dreading it, okay? Because with that Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords and the combined major arcanas of the Death and the Judgment, it wasn't looking good, okay? So there was a lot that was going on. I could tell already. The energy and what I'm feeling right now feels very, very heavy. Okay. With the Four of Swords, I kind of feel like even though they knew it was going to happen, I feel like they fought it and now they're just like exhausted, okay? They're exhausted from fighting because whatever they did, okay, in their situation was not helping them. They're not healthy. I feel like they're sick. I feel like they're tired. I feel like, at this point, it's like time to give it up and finito, okay? So, but I feel like they didn't want to at the same time with this Four of Swords energy. I feel like they're not trying to give up their truth, okay? Because with the, see, as I'm shuffling, okay, the Two of Cups came up in reverse. So there was definitely an ending, okay? It was definitely something that needed to happen. And the universe stepped in, like I said, with this judgment. And was like, look, you had your time. You was on borrowed time. And now it's time for you to be done. All right? So if you didn't end it, I'm going to end it. Okay? They knew it was supposed to end. And they still, continued to go forward with it. So let's get some clarifying cards, and then I'm going to introduce some new cards from Lorena OG Tarot, and it's the exclusively karmic. And then I will get in some the tea edition from her as well, and then we will close out with the outcome from the regular tarot deck. Okay, so let's go into this Death card. Why is this Death card here? Why is the Death card the overall energy? The Three of Swords. Okay. So there was an ending. Okay. Could have been because of a third party situation. All right. It could be, because they broke the hearts of the Divine Masculine and the Divine Masculine had enough. It could be because the divine masculine ended it with the karmic, and now they're broken over it. And it's just like, how are you broken over something that you weren't supposed to maintain? Karmics are there for a lesson. They're there for a journey. They're there for, you know, they're there so that the divine masculine can understand. They're there to figure out who they are, okay? Because they wear masks as well. Karmics wear masks, okay? You're there to do one thing and one thing only and move forward with it. And if you're not, then hey, it steps in. If the divine doesn't end it or the karmic doesn't end it, the universe ends it for you. All right, so with this Three of Swords, I feel like this karmic's in a lot of pain. All right, this karmic is getting judgment. They're getting, their karma, you know? So they're not too happy about that, especially with the Nine of Swords being there. No. So let's see what's this Four of Swords here. Why is the Four of Swords here? What are they laying to rest? The Nine of Cups. Their self-happiness, they have to put that away because they were taking from that relationship, okay? They weren't giving, okay? The Nine of Cups is about self-happiness, okay? It's about self-fulfillment, okay? So now they have to put that to put that ego to rest. They have to put that happiness that they were getting from this person, from your divine feminine. They had to, your divine masculine. They had to put that to rest. Because they were only serving themselves. They were in a low vibrational frequency. Okay? This person only gained from their divine masculine. Alright? And with their hands crossed like that, it was kind of like a tantrum. Like, it was all about me. And if I didn't get it, or if they didn't get it, they just blew. Okay? Blew. Rip script. Alright? So let's find out what this judgment is about. Okay? And the Three of Cups came out. So the universe stepped in and said, listen, I decide, the divine union. Okay, not you. I do. And since you were playing around and playing games and lying and deceiving, now I'm cutting it. I made my decision. Now you no longer can be with this person. All right, so you had a twofer for the Nine of Swords. And you have the Seven of Pentacles with the Hierophant. This karmic was waiting on something, waiting for the relationship to turn around. It could be waiting for a commitment. It could be waiting for, or they could have just been waiting for the divorce papers. Who knows? Like they knew it was coming. They knew it was coming to an ending. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Yeah, see? They knew it was coming to an ending with the Five of Pentacles. They knew that relationship was going to end. I told you, it's only there for a lesson. Let's get one more and see what else was going on. What else was going on with this karmic? What else is going on with this karmic? Okay. I have 3. Okay, this is interesting. You have the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. Okay? And at the bottom, you have the Ace of Swords. Okay? So, to me, this person was carrying, you know, the burdens, and not necessarily carrying the burdens as in the relationship, but I feel like they were carrying the burdens as in they knew that they were doing wrong. They knew that they were probably dipping and dabbing in other relationships, because you have the Seven of Cups is confusion. They had a whole bunch of options. They had a whole bunch of other suitors, okay? And, you know, one of their suitors could have been from their past, okay? But they weren't thinking, like I said, they weren't thinking of the relationship or the truth, okay? They were thinking of themselves, and the truth came out with this Ace of Swords. They withheld the truth, okay? Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be in the Ten of Swords energy. And they're in the Ten of Swords energy because, well, when you lie and you cheat and you deceive and you hold secrets and you have more than one person you're dealing with, it catches up to you. You know, to me, the Six of Cups with the Ace of Swords tells me the past catches up to you, and boom, you couldn't tell the truth, so now I have to. Okay? So these karmics they're not learning, you know, they're not learning their lesson the right way, which is to speak up about the truth. They withheld the truth. Okay, they caused confusion, they caused burdens. Okay, with the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Okay, the Ten of Swords, they could have, you know, backstabbed and lied and deceived. The Ten of Swords isn't out here, but I keep saying it for some reason. But so there's just a lot of negative energy here surrounding them. All right, there's just too much of deceit. There's too much of drama, back and forth. He said, she said, holding on to things that shouldn't have been there. Could be a little bit of gossip here too with the Ace of Swords. All right, so let's go into exclusively karmic. Let's find out what's been going on. What's going on? What information can you give me? My intentions are not genuine with the divine masculine. You see what I'm telling you about those lies? Them burdens. They were lying. Not telling the truth. Third party. What did I say? Okay? Divine masculine isn't the only one I'm involved with. What did I tell you with the Seven of Cups? Okay? They were dipping and dabbling in different things, and it caught up to them. Okay, tarot. I've gotten a lot of tarot readings done on you both, and I'm bothered. See, because the truth came out with the Ace of Swords. Okay? You can't lie, steal, and cheat and expect to have a positive outcome. Okay? Because what goes around comes around. And the universe is taking its position. Alright, let's find out what's going on. Lurker. I'm lurking your social media. So there you have it. They've been checking and finding out what these divine masculines are doing, what their true intentions are, where their true feelings are, and they're not liking it. Sorry, the cards flipped out everywhere. So in order to get the information, okay, they had to find out. They had to peep, okay? They could be stalking, finding out where you know, what he's doing at work, if he's going to work, what's he doing at work, on his phone, you know. I stalk the divine masculine social media again, so it's definitely keeping tabs of what they're doing. Because like I said, they knew this ending was coming. You know? If another card falls, sorry, I keeps it real on my channel. Okay, obsessed. I do copy you. So, yes, these karmics are obsessed with these divine masculines. Okay, it's something about their presence that, or the way they carry themselves, or maybe their silence. Okay, maybe their actions towards these karmics have changed. Their feelings obviously changed because of an ending. All right, so let's get a couple more, and then we'll go into the T deck and then close out. Hater, 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 hater. Play a hater, I told you. Okay, I have tried to win your image. Nope. They want everything that the divine feminines have. Why you want to look like me? You know, why do you want to be like me? Why you want to dress like me? Do you? Don't cop my style. Be your own style. Stay in your own negative energy, right? All right, let's see. What else? Revenge. If he leaves me, I will ruin his image. See, so that could be also what they're worried about, and why, you know, in the Divine Masculines reading, that they were juggling. I don't think they're juggling you. Like I said before, Divine Feminines, I think they're juggling because of the situation. Okay? They're worried about what is going to come out. Maybe the next reading I'll do will be a no communications reading. Okay? Because there's a lot that's coming out. So let's get one more. I lurk Divine Masculine's family social media. So she's trying to get, or this karmic is trying to get information from the Divine Masculine's family. They're trying to see what's going on, okay? And it could be, you know, some of the family doesn't like, you know, the karmic, obviously, okay? I do feel threatened by you, okay? This karmic feels threatened by you, Divine Feminine, because you have a connection with the Divine Masculine that the karmic will never have. That's why she's hating. That's why that hater card came out. That's why the revenge card is out, okay? Because she cannot amount to the connection or understand the connection or even compete with the connection that you two have, okay? I only comment on his pictures to make you feel bothered, okay? So, again, looks are deceiving. I am not attracted to him anymore. Is at the bottom of the deck. I don't really care for him. I just don't want him to be with you. See, remember what I told you about that 9 of Cups energy? Everything was for self. Everything was for me, I, me, myself, and I. All right. So there's too much of negative energy. Okay, and the last card is I've been thinking of all the ways to win you, Divine Feminine. Okay, so basically, she's trying to one up the Divine Feminines. Okay, she's trying to find, or the karmic is trying to find a way to be you. Okay, I've been called a psycho before is the last card, because that person is probably psycho. Okay, so I wouldn't put it past them, because these karmics these days, they be doing a whole crazy bunch of stuff, okay? So there's a lot that, you know, that the masculine is going through with this person, especially with this revenge card here. Who knows what this karmic could do? So let's get some more information from the T deck. All right. What other information can you tell me about the karmics? What information can you tell me about the karmic? What are these karmics going through? Planning came out. With that revenge, they could, like I said, it could be planning to, you know, make a scene. Okay, they could be planning to cause drama for the Divine Masculine. What else? What information? Okay, we have keepsake. All right, so holding on to gifts, letters, love notes, memories, okay? They could be, holding on to these things because of, spell work or, trying to manifest the masculine back in. Okay, but that obsession, they're obsessed. Okay, definitely obsessed. If you holding on to their stuff, let's find out some more. Get a few more. What else? Exhausted. Oh, sorry about that. They are exhausted from keeping up with what's in the Divine Masculine's phone. They're exhausted with trying to win them back. They're exhausted with the spell work. I mean, if you're doing dark magic, okay, or if you're doing anything negative, you're going to be exhausted. You can't keep up. Okay? Letting go of what's holding them back, third parties and friendships, okay? Like I said, they have no choice but to give it up, okay? Because the universe stepped in and they was like, listen, I'm not having that for y'all. Y'all not going through that, okay? Busy came out, work, obligations, goals, career. Maybe that's what they lacked, okay? Maybe they weren't focused on that. Maybe they needed to be busy on educating themselves and, making their careers better and climbing up the ladder. But instead of doing that, they were worried about all this extra stuff. Okay. Contracts. Okay. Desiring commitment, marriage, or eloping. Okay. And you have introspection. All right. At the bottom, you have secrets, lurking, and karma. All right? This is what's causing it. This is what's causing their despair and their pain. All right? Because they're not doing what they're supposed to. They're holding on to secrets. They're lying. They're deceiving. Okay? They're making fake accounts. Okay? They're lurking. That's not where your energy should be. And guess what's happening? Karma came around. Okay? Maybe that's what I'll call this reading, okay? Karma for the karmics. Alright, let's get an outcome for these karmics. Alright, let's see. What's going to happen to these karmics? What's happening? What's the outcome for these karmics? The outcome, and then that'll be this ending to the reading. Okay? Let's see what we have. We have the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Temperance. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck you have the Two of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So I see this a couple of ways, okay? For some karmics, they're going to heal, okay, and confess their wrongdoings, okay? And in doing so, they can be seen in a different light with the universe, and the universe will bless them in time with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So there will be a new beginning for them, okay? It'll be a different and a new spiritual connection for some of the karmics, okay? For others, I feel like it's going to take time for them to get into this healing state in order to get their money back up and start this new beginning, whether it's with someone or not. But healing takes time, okay? Maybe they're going to switch gears and start to, be repenting of, their bad ways. Okay, and then you have this Two of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, for others, all right, because they're still holding on to their negative ways and they can't release that, they're still going to be in this Four of Cups energy, lonely and just bothered and not worried about, this new life that they could have because they're so busy worrying about, the Three of Cups in front of them. Let old habits go. Let that die. Okay? Because if you don't, you won't find your soulmate in the Two of Cups. Okay? I feel like the universe is like, look, here's this new cup for you. Okay? But in order for you to get this new cup and for you to meet your soulmate, you got to let go of this Four of Pentacles. You got to let these Three of Cups go. You have to let this old connection go. And then you could get the new beginning. So that is what I have for you for the karmic situation. If it resonates, please thumbs this video up. Also, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, my information will be in the description box below. Until next time, bye guys.